Yo, this ginger filter is like, I knew there was a reason why I had like a obsession with gingers and redhead, because I look good as one, even with the freckles. Uh, so I'm gonna jump right into the story. I'm trying to fast, yeah. So I left off where, yeah, I told my sister, yeah, we need to pay our best friend back, and but I also, because we also like had this agreement where we would have like house meetings or whatever, so that way we can discuss anything that's going on, any problems or issues. If there's anything, we agreed on that. We agreed on that. I even do that to this day. Like, I have family meetings with my kids. We do activities. We talk. Ever since this, I want to know what's going on and how they're feeling and everything. So I even implement that in my life today, because it's very important, especially with how the schools are going, these teachers really preying on these kids. Like, yeah. So getting back to the subject, so I texted her. I think it was me or my sister that texted her and was like, okay, this and we designated a day, or we asked, okay, what day are you free so we can set up a house meeting, because I wanted to discuss it. Mind you, I grew up not allowed to really like Haitians, you just sit there and you be a kid and you don't say nothing. They don't care about your feelings. They don't care what's going on in your life. You just sit there and you shut up. So I was never good at communication. So, but I wanted this situation to work. So I think it was like, I think it was me or my sister, I'm not sure. We texted and asked her what day she was available, so we could have a meeting, so we could discuss this, because we're supposed to be best friends and we're supposed to talk about everything and anything. And it wasn't going like that. So I forgot what day she said. And okay, so that whole week, she never came back to the apartment. She was like MIA. And so like I said, I only was concerned about working and making money. So I really didn't notice it until my sister was like, okay, the day is coming. She hasn't seen our best friend. And I'm like, okay, have you talked to her? Like, have you, like, what's going on? Nobody knows what's going on. So this particular day, I believe it was on a Friday, because Fridays, I got the whole system of the restaurant, I would close. So this particular day, I was closing. So, I'm having my regular day. Me and my fellow coworkers are playing around, we talking, we just having a good time. Was it football season? I don't know. It was a good day. That's all I remember. So coming like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, that's when it started to get busy. My phone kept ringing. I'm like, what is going on? So it's my sister. So I'm like, okay. So I excuse myself. By this time, all my tables are eating, and my regulars, they already know, like, I make sure they're good. So I go and no, I think she ended up calling me on the work phone, because I wasn't answering my phone. I think that's what it was. Because when she called me, she was frantic. My sister was frantic. And I'm like, she's like, oh my God, our best friend just came and she just took everything. And her sister was over there. It came to this big, basically what happened was, because our best friend was feeling some type of way, and then I guess people around her was, putting stuff in her head about us. She felt some type of way towards us. So this particular day, I guess she moved all her stuff, got her stuff out, and my sister, I guess, was having I don't know like the details, but I know her and my sister got into an argument, and her sister was there. Her sister was there. So I guess while they're moving everything, and my sister literally is trying to talk to her and everything, but I guess it got out of hand or whatever. My sister calling me like they want to fight her. Both of them want to fight her. One thing about me is my sister, I'm going to protect my family. I'm going to protect my friends. I know, like, friends, best friends, we get into fights and stuff like that. I understand that. So however she felt, she didn't want to talk about it. She wanted to leave. I was like, damn, you didn't even give us time to like discuss it or whatever. But all I heard my sister was saying, like, her and her sister was trying to basically jump her. I'm like, wait, what? Mind you, my sister is 5'5" and like weighed like 120, 130 pounds. Bones. All of us are thick chicks. We all are BBW. Our best friend, she was not, she just had real big boobs, so it just kind of made her, but she wasn't really like chubby like me. But her sister was like 5'9", 5'10", and was the same size as me. So my blood was boiling, boiling, because one thing about me, if it was just my sister and our best friend fighting, that's fair. You know what I'm saying? Whoever wins, wins. I don't know what's going on, but whatever happens, happens. But for your older sister to come in there and like, we really wasn't cool with her like that, because she was just, I don't know. Like, I don't know how to put it into words, because we were kids back then. You know what I'm saying? But so, whatever. But but that got my blood boiling. How y'all gonna try to jump on this little ass girl? And that's what made me mad too, because if it was just about our best friend and her, I was like, you know what, let her take her things and go, because I can't do nothing, because I close tonight and I can't leave. But I was ready to go, but I closed tonight, so I couldn't leave. So I guess I don't know what her sister problem was with my sister or me or whatever, but she wanted to fight. And mind you, like I said, I grew up with holding a lot of anger in me. So when I said I was ready, and even from that day and like for a couple of years, I was wanting to see her, because I felt like that was totally out of pocket. If it's our best friend and our sister, let them hash it out. But for your big ass, and I'm not body shaming or anything, because like I said, I was 280 pounds at that time. To make yourself feel better, to try to bully a 120, 130 pound girl, like, come on, like, be for real. Oh, I had beef with that girl for a long time, but then I had let it go, because I felt like at the end of the day, whatever, she had animosity towards us for a very long time and was waiting for that day. And I guess she was gonna pick the weakest link, because if they knew I was gonna be there, oh, hell was gonna break loose. Because one thing about my sister, she's not very confrontational. But me, I want all the smoke. Please bring it. So she ends up hanging up, and I guess she calls her friends to come over there too, to make sure, like, nothing else goes wrong.